have encountered a lot of people who have marveled at the good life, the high life that football players, elite football players have. They have everything money can buy. They get paid very well. They're very well known. They're famous. Everybody wants to associate with them. And they're getting paid loads. And people they're quite entitled to be jealous of what they do, of their achievements. And why not? They do get kicked a fair bit. They do spend a lot more time on the ground, rolling around, having been kicked and infringed upon, than on their feet. But they're getting paid handsomely for it. So why not, you would say? Little do you know, though, that in the same way that your life comes out in everything that you do, so it is with them. Like you go through a hiring process in any field of endeavor. You go through a hiring process when you're about to be employed for a job, or maybe a selection process for a contract or for a project or whatever. It is the same in the life of a footballer. A footballer goes through the same hiring process. It's only different in the way it comes out. For example, you have a duty to go and prove to managers, to HR people, that you're worthy of this role that you want. The footballer has to prove to the coaches, to the talent ID people, that he is worthy of a place in the team. They start very young. At a very young age, they go into the academy, football academy, where they have to start right from a young age to prove and demonstrate their talent, their ability, their physical skills, their mental and psychosocial skills, are proving to coaches that they're able to be a fit into the team. It doesn't end there. When they finish, when they finally manage to get into the team, then it becomes a different thing again, because they have to get into the starting 11 of their football team, football club, usually. So the hiring process is a daily reoccurrence, it's a daily cycle. They go to training, they put everything into it, and the desire, their objective is for them to be selected in the starting 11 of their next game on Saturday or at the weekend. Same with you. You go in for hiring, you go in for a job interview, you go in for presentation, you're hoping to convince the managers, the HR person, the general manager, the directors, that you are the person that is fit for this role. It's not easy, because sometimes you get rejection, of course, because that's human life. Sometimes you don't fit the role, just like the player gets rejected. I have known many a player who has all the skills that you can ask for in football. He scores goals, he does very well, but the particular manager that he is trying to impress also doesn't just want a player who can score up front, he also wants a player who can put in a very good shift at the back, preventing his team from from conceding goals. So it's two ways. There are some managers who are made for attacking football, and they love you for the attacking flair that you've got, and you go forward. But there are some managers who feel that you have to be a complete player, must be as good up front as behind, helping the defense. And with all the skill in the world, if you haven't got it, you'll be out. Just like with all the fantastic degree that you might have, first class, distinction, whatever, if there are certain elements that the job that you're going for, if there are certain elements that is required that you don't have, you need to go learn it again. It's very simple. And that is where it comes in, the mindset. What do you need to do to be able to crack it like these players, these elite players, the very few minority have managed to do? Get to know your employer, get to know your manager, get to know the assessor. Whoever is assessing, whoever is going through your document or who is going to sit in and ask the questions at the interview. You need to get to know them. Get to know them very well to know what exactly it is they're looking for. It is not enough that it's just your degree or it's just your qualification or your experience. Get to know what they actually want to see from you. Some want a good team player. Some want somebody who can work with minimal supervision. Just like in football, many managers want a very good team player, but some, and I say some, will count on the individual talent and individual expertise of a particular player and say, you know what, you've got the freedom just to run and do things your way as long as you carry your team along. Others want total defense, total attack. It's simple. And it is the same everywhere. And that is what you need to know. It's KTA again. Know the people, know your audience, know your assessor, know the people that you're actually going for, and then your strategy will be okay. And once your strategy is fine, your action will be good. It's not easy, but the footballer does it every day. Week in, week out, he's got to do it. He's got to do what the manager or what the coaches want. And you've got to do what your employer, prospective employer, your project manager, your assessor, what he wants as well. And that is in the mindset of the disciplined one. Because it's one thing to know, it's one thing to strategize, it's another thing to act. However, in the middle of it, like I said before, KTA is like a broth, like a soup, and you need the ingredients to go with it. Therefore, because of what you know already, you now need the discipline to be able to do what they want. There's no point you going in for a job and saying, it's my way, this is my way, and this is the only way I think it can work, and therefore, what the manager seems to like doesn't matter. It does, unfortunately, because just like the footballer cannot play football in his back garden and be successful, you need to carry people along, and you need to be carried along with what the mentality and the philosophy of the team that you're playing for, the coach that you're playing with, and the teammates, what their philosophy entails. And it's the same with you. You cannot be your own person in your own little forest if you don't go out there and know what people want so that you'll be able to attack it and get it. So the task is, be disciplined. First, know all. Find out as much as you can about what you're going in for. Very important that. 2, have the disciplined mindset. A disciplined mindset that will say, I am going for this because I believe in it. 1, I'm passionate about it 2, but I understand you. I understand you, coach. I understand you, manager. I understand you, assessor. I understand you, HR. And I'm going to go for it, and I'm going to prove to you that I'm good enough for it. Thank you very much for watching me. It's a pleasure being here again, and I wish you success. Employ KTA more and more, and trust me, it will work for you. Meanwhile, don't forget, I'd love your comments, your feedback, what you think of what we're doing. Also, I am on YouTube. My YouTube channel is called Tunde Talks. Please subscribe to me on YouTube. There's a lot more of me there. And most importantly, because I believe very strongly that I can guide you, because I believe very strongly that I can shape your mindset and go with you, walk with you to your wins, remember, contact me. Get in touch with me and let's build this together. Thank you.